We are live. Hello, we are live. Welcome everybody. Welcome to this week's event of Traffic Monsoon. Hangout with the team Monsooners and the crew. We've got Helen on the call. We've got Michael Williams. We've got Kestus on the call. We've got Nikki Torrington, Nikki Greenwood, and we've got Maureen looking very happy as usual. And we've got James Williams. Hi everyone. If you all guys just want to unmute yourselves and just all quickly say hello. Helen, are you there?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Hello, darling. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Good, good, good. Good to see you on the call. Good to see you. Excited you're here.
Thank you.
James, just moving on to James. Just want to quickly say hello, James.
Hey, Jason. How's everyone today?
Fantastic. Thank you. Fantastic. Always fantastic. Always positive. Always happy to see you, James. Thanks for coming on the call again. Really appreciate that. Moving on to the next one, we've got Kestus.
Hello.
Hi, Kestus. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. All going good so far.
Good, 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 good. Fantastic. It is, yeah, definitely. Good. Fantastic. Mike Williams, do you want to quickly say hello? Mike Williams, do you want to quickly say hello? Pretty please. Okay, let me put you on the spotlight. See if that gets your attention. Can you say hello? Hello? I don't think he can hear me by the looks of it. Okay, moving back swiftly on. Nikki Torrington. Hello, dear.
Hello.
How are you? You all right?
Yes, thank you.
Good, good, good. How's your injury coming along?
I don't know yet. It's getting there slowly. It's not good enough. Not fast enough for my liking.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, well, I wish you luck with that, darling. Nikki Greenwood.
Hello.
Hello, darling. How you doing? You all right?
Good. You?
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. Nikki Greenwood, bless her.
No.
Moving swiftly on, we've got Billy and Maureen on the call, and my mate in the middle, the talking dog.
Wow.
How you doing, dude? You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good to see you all. Okay, guys, right. So we've got somebody else on the call. We've got a personal friend of mine, lives about 15 minutes from my house. A rough guess, maybe 10 minutes actually. Quite privileged to have him on the call actually. It's the first time he's been on actually physically been on a hangout. He has watched, this is a valid point that I'm going to make as well, he has watched a lot of our hangouts and he joined TM 2 weeks ago, and his main reason for joining was due to the hangouts that he was watching on a weekly basis that we do, or every 2 weeks rather, and that's mainly what convinced him to come on board. So these hangouts are relevant, and they're completely relevant, because there was always somebody out there watching us or you, and they won't necessarily tell you at the time, but it's good that they were watching and showing an interest. And so now I can say I'm quite proud to say that Carl is on board with us now. Carl Griffiths, if you just want to say hello to everybody, buddy, and unmute yourself for a couple of seconds.
Hello.
Say hi, everyone. Look happy. Say welcome to our family.
Welcome, Carl.
You're right.
Cool, cool, cool. Fantastic.
Hi, Raven.
Okay. So if you want to mute yourself again, Carl, please. So the purpose of this hangout tonight is just basically to have a catch-up with everyone, see how everyone's doing, bounce a couple of ideas off each other like we normally do. They're always constructive and they're always relevant. That's why I always say to people, you know, take time out of your day once every couple of weeks, and it'll always be beneficial and help you in the long run. So firstly, to go over, I've got about three things to discuss. Not that much at all, to be fair. One of the things that I'm going to discuss is, apart from Carl Griffiths and, let's have a look, Helen and James. In fact, no. What I'll do, I'll word it differently. Right. There are people on this call, okay, that are leaders, okay, and they've got people underneath them. So to the people that are going to be watching this tomorrow also as well, there's a lot more that aren't on this call. What I would ask you to do is three very simple steps, really. Whenever you're recruiting or prospecting, okay, and bringing people into this business, whether it's just this business or anybody else's business, always make sure that they're clear and they understand exactly what they're coming into. Now, I don't mean that as a negative at all. You know, explain the business to them, explain how it works. If there are, in this example, if there are two groups that they need to realistically be in, which is the main Traffic Monsoon group and the main Monsoon Dream Chasers group, those are the two main groups that they need to be in, and another one that I'm going to pick up on in a minute shortly. Make sure they're aware of that. Make sure they're fully aware of that. So when they come into this group, they know what they've got to do. Brief them, which is only takes a couple of seconds. Say to them, look, there's pinned posts in the group. I'm going to announce you in. When I announce you in, pop up into the pinned posts. Have a look at some of the training videos in there, some of the extra work that Jason's done, or the extra work that we've got for all of us in there. Get to grips with the business. Take some tips. Look at some posts in the actual group. Do your due diligence. You know, make sure you brief them properly. And the reason why I say this, and there's a very valid reason why I say this, and is because just lately, not just once or twice, a lot of the times I've had prospects that have come into this group, not by myself, but by other people, and it's clearly obvious to me some of them have literally gone, right, yeah, they've come in, I've got their commission, let's just throw them in the group. And any questions or anything they've got, then the rest of the team will answer them, or Jason will answer them. And it's been quite clear to me that that's been happening, because I have had a few messages off people. I'm not going to mention any names, I'm not going to single any people out, and it's good in a way that people feel that they can talk to me. And I have had prospects in my inbox saying, look, I don't know about this, I don't know about that, I'm not sure about this, I'm not sure about that. And I've taken 2 minutes to explain it to them, and they're like, oh, right, oh, okay, I didn't know that. So guys, you know, in any business, if you're building a team and you're looking to recruit people, make sure you prep them properly. Make sure they understand what they're getting into, because that's where you build trust as well with people. And it's a very big way, a very quick way as well, to build trust with people, is keep them informed. You know, if like, for example, if I put something in, I'm not saying this has happened, but if I put something in the group and you look at that and you think, well, one of my downlines or one of the people underneath me, I know they live far away, for example, I'll text them and make sure that they're aware of this post in the group, because it's quite valid, it's quite important. So it's not babysitting. It's just about being a good leader at the end of the day, you know. And that's all I want to say on that matter, basically. I'm going to go into the Traffic Monsoon support group, and I'm going to show you that as well. Some of you are aware of exactly, and I mean exactly, what it's there for, not just to approve IDs. So I'm going to go through that with you. It is very useful. This is something good that I can bring onto this call, because I haven't done ever before, and I've only realised it myself this last couple of weeks, to be honest with you. Traffic Monsoon has a support group. You're all aware of which one it is. The link's been in there and stuff. So I'm going to go through some of the things that's in there, which I think is really useful. There are step-by-step videos in the Traffic Monsoon support group of how to do your banners, how to get approved, how to do your pay-per-clicks, all types of different tips and advice of how to use your Traffic Monsoon business to your advantage. And I think it's well worth going in there and spending an hour out of your week and saying, right, let's have a look at all these videos and let's nourish what's there. Because it's only going to help you at the end of the day. You know, you can either say, nah, I can't be bothered, or you can either say, well, yeah, I want to blow this up. You know, this is where it's going to take me. So I'm just going to go through, just going to do a quick share screen now with you and show you. Okay, can you see my screen, guys? Just anyone say yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you. So here's the group. Now, as we, I'm going to go down to every individual post, obviously, but you know, here's the first video about the group, what it's all about. If you scroll down, you've got here how to purchase ad packs. How many times do we hear it, guys, from prospects coming in? Right, I'm in. How do I purchase an ad pack? Even though there's clear videos in there, and you've told them watch the getting started video, some of them just don't do it, obviously. So, you know, once again, you can just write this down on your list and say to yourself, right, I need to have a list of things what I need to do when prospects come in. So for me, for example, I break it down into three steps. Step one, introduce them to the main Traffic Monsoon group. Step two, bring them into our group, you know, the Dream Chasers. And then step three, take them straight to the files and inform them to check upon any history in the group. Very simple, very basic. And now my extra step that I've wrote down this week is refer them to the Traffic Monsoon support group. You know, send them the link. This is where it is. You know, it's taken the stress off you. These, you know, some of these videos in here, they are really, really good. There's this one here. How to remove ad blockers from your Chrome and Firefox. I didn't know how to do that. How to set up a website. You know, I think of the likes of people that were on this call. One particular person who is on this call, who came on board and still is, fortunately, and was really excited, still is, but didn't really have a clue how to set up the banners, etc. You know, even though she watched the video, she was still unsure about a few other things. Something like this would have been ideal. How to clear your history of your cookies. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't have a clue. So, you know, it's, you know, 99.9% of it, it's about Traffic Monsoon. The rest of it is all to benefit for your business, okay? The PIN codes, we've got here, how to create a Gmail account. Some of you may laugh, some of you may say, well, that's completely relevant because you're going to get a new, you know, you will get a newbie that doesn't have an email account. So before they can sign up with Traffic Monsoon, you might want to add them to support and say, you know, watch that video, watch some of the videos in there, get to know a bit about the business, what we offer, etc. So it's a big highlight on this Hangout tonight that I wanted to point out to you guys, which is start using the support Traffic Monsoon group here and sending your prospects there as an additional extra support of what they've got. Yes, we have got chat support coming tomorrow, going live tomorrow, which is all really exciting. That's going to be down apparently in the bottom right-hand corner. So if you've got problems with your banners or ID approvals, etc., you can just obviously go through chat and try that. Please give me feedback. I'm asking any of you guys on the panel. I'd like at least 4 or 5 bit of feedbacks from different people. Don't put them in the group. Can you inbox them me, please? Because if they are, if they're not very good to start with, I was going to say something else then, a different word, but I won't. If they're not very good to start with, which is going to be expected, you know, me and the likes of you guys understand that it's going to be expected because this is new. We're going through transitional, etc. So, you know, I don't expect any of my guys to be going in the group and saying it's crap, it doesn't work, I've done this, I've done that, da da da. I don't want to see any of that. Just inbox me and just say, well, this is good, this isn't so good, this is good. You know, give me a bit of both. Give me a bit of both. You know, so I can relay that to the support team also as well. Fortunately, I've become really good friends with one of the admins of that group. We've started sort of texting each other on every other day now, and it's not just about monsoon, it's just about life in general. So it's really good. So I can give him, he's asked me to get feedback from my group, and I'm going to do that also as well and relay that to him. So yeah. In terms of approvals, if anybody's not had any approvals, just briefly going over this, there was a bit of a scenario going on last week where it got a little bit messy. With approvals, obviously, just to reiterate, it's the main TM group, the David Barker group, and obviously the Traffic Monsoon support group also there as well. And obviously we've got the chat as well. So my advice, try all three of them, you know, try all three of them if you want. Get your prospects approved. This is another thing. This is another thing, actually. I'm going to bring it up. The prospects that you bring into this business, I've had prospects coming into my inbox and saying to me, I need to get approved. I don't know where to get approved. And my first question straight away, anybody that's not directly underneath me, the first question I ask them straight away is, who's your sponsor? Who brought you in? And they'll tell me, and I'll be like, why didn't that person just, you know, tell them how to get approved? You know, they want to get their business started. You're going to earn commissions, etc., from your prospect. So I scratch my head and I say, why would you bring the prospect in and not show them how to get approved? And even if you don't know, because I've had some people come back to me and say, oh, well, I didn't know, I wasn't sure. So I say straight away, well, if you wasn't sure, why didn't you ask me? Why didn't you just inbox me and ask me? So, you know, I'm not pointing or singling anybody out here, but there are people on this call and outside of the call that aren't on this call right now that have gone down this route. And I'm saying to you guys, you know, look, just be clear. Just get a list together, whether it's 3 or 4 lists together that's nice and tidy for you, that you can easily understand and say, right, you know, I'm going to get them prepped. You want to get them prepped as quickly as possible at the end of the day because you want to get them up and running. So yeah, if you're not sure about anything, obviously just inbox me. As you know, I'm always here for you guys, always. That's not an issue, never will be. And if you're negative, I'll tell you you're being negative. If you're positive, then I'll tell you you're being positive. But that's, you know, you all know how to deal with me. People are learning fast anyway. So yeah, so that's that with the support group. In terms, I wanted to just briefly touch on the pending packs. I know this doesn't apply for some people on here, but from what I understand it, just to give you a bit of an update or reiterate, some people may know this already, some people won't, is obviously the motive of Charles is to get everybody approved, and you can imagine there's 3 million members to do, to get everybody approved and then to open up the gateway for the credit card system to the public. So his priority is get his members first, and then I'll deal with the rest of the public, of new people that want to come in, etc. And I think obviously once that opens, then obviously I think the pending packs are going to be released. As far as I'm aware, we're around 3.5–4 million away from the pending packs. So that, to me, that's saying possibly a month and a half at the most, which is, if we go by PayPal's 180 days, we're looking at probably 3 or 4 months. Obviously, there's no doubt in my mind those packs will be. It could be released even sooner. You know, I don't know. I don't know everything. So this is just purely what I'm being told, which makes perfect sense. You know, at the end of the day, why wouldn't you release the packs until all the gateways are in place and all the processors and all the cards? Why wouldn't you do it then? So that's cool. Fantastic to see. $490,000, whatever it was, last week that was paid out from Traffic Monsoon people's members. So especially for viewers that aren't in Traffic Monsoon or are thinking about joining Traffic Monsoon but not really sure because of things that they've heard or for whatever reason it is, we paid out $495,000 last week in 7 days last week to members. So that's just, you know, there's once again, there's no other road share company in the world.
Sorry.
Hi, Robert. How you doing?
A bit late tonight again.
Yeah, you're a bit late, mate, but no worries, no worries. It's good to see you. Robert, would you mind muting yourself, please, buddy?
Will do.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Bless you. So nobody obviously can't. What was I saying? Yeah. So Traffic Monsoon. I mean, there's no other web share in the world whatsoever that's paying, you know, $500,000 in wages a week or whatever it may be. You know, at the end of the day, that's what they paid out. I'm sure they're not an average of every week, but everybody and the viewers at home, you've got to sit back and say to yourself, hang on a minute, if a business is paying $500,000 in 1 week to its members, that's a business that's purely going places. So, you know, me again, I'll reiterate my stamp, my authority on the business. I love Traffic Monsoon. I'm still in it. I'll always will be. I'm looking at October. I think I've got it October the 31st in my diary. That's when freedom is for me. I've worked it all out, so I will not be in a job after October the 31st. I'm going to have a fantastic Christmas. I'm sure we all are on this panel also as well. Thanks, Mike. I've just set myself initial goal right in the next 4 months, regardless of what packs I've got. In the next 4 months, that's my goal. And yes, I'm working out. I'm going towards 1,000 packs. That's my target. But there's no doubt, and I'm very proud to say this, there's no doubt in my mind whatsoever. I'm really excited. By October, November, I'm going to have a fabulous Christmas, and it's going to be amazing. Mr. Steve Lawson's not with us tonight. He's not very well. I was hoping to get him on the call also as well to discuss Traffic Monsoon. He's gone on holiday from Traffic Monsoon, so what he's decided to do, and a lot of this may not be business, but I say this because this is the power of Traffic Monsoon. He has 70 plus packs active, so he has 890 odd whatever pending, sat in the oven. So what he's done for the last 2 months, what he's built, he's literally just letting those packs run down, still clicking his ads. So that 70 odd packs that he's got, or that $70 a day that he's going to be earning on average, income disclaimer, results are not typical, by the way, he's earning that a day. So after, like, I think it's 10 or 15 days, he's got something like $750 in his account. So he's just going to run those down, and he's just going to take an holiday for the next 3 weeks and have a decent holiday with his daughter, his wife, and his family. And I'm like, fair play to you. You know, why not? You've got 800 sat in the oven. Why not? So that's the power of Monsoon. You know, in 10 days, and he'll finish up with a few $1,000s. You know, and that's the beauty of Traffic Monsoon. Just by clicking on 10 ads, you can earn money. It's that simple. So yeah, I just thought I wanted to mention that also as well. The group, I'm happy with more than happy with the group. It's really happy, really proud of my team. I mentioned about the rotator, just quickly going over this. I'm going to be obviously testing some traffic sources at the moment with the rotator that I've been advised what to use, because I'm not familiar with traffic rotators at all. I really am not. I'm so used to just recruiting myself personally via Skype or phone call or inbox. That's how I play. That's how I work. And now I'm testing another side of the business in terms of getting traffic sources, and this is a new ball game for me. And the reason why I chose to do it is because of one reason and one reason only. No other reasons. It's for you guys. It's the only reason I chose it. I don't need it for me. my link is not going to be in this traffic rotator that I'm going to be doing. All you guys are, okay? For the people that are active, for the people that are under me, that's what I'm doing it for, because I want my team to be successful. I'll still continue to recruit the way I choose to recruit, which I'm happy and comfortable with. But that's the only reason I'm doing this rotator. So that's me investing in my team. You know, some people have said, well, why would you do that, Jay? You know, Some people have said, fair play to you. You know, you value your team. And that's just how I am. So, so I'm going to be investing in my team also as well. So once I start getting some good, reliable bodies, that's cool. On that note, is anybody got any queries or questions or anything like that at this moment in time before I can proceed any further? Nikki Greenwood, go for it, darling.
3 of my team members haven't been improved at all, okay? And
Okay.
I keep telling them to keep an eye in the support group.
Okay.
Because they open it up, but they keep missing it. By the time they get there, I think loads of people he's already closed it. So is the next step for them to bring up the support one? Because they don't have an England number, do they? It's all like overseas. They normally have a UK one, a 9 to call, but they haven't got that on there.
No, are they in the Traffic Monsoon support group? They're in both groups, you're saying? Okay.
They're in both groups, and they keep waiting for the chat box, you know, the post to open up.
Yeah.
And it's, why aren't they doing it as first come, first serve, like go down a list and tick people off? Is that what they're doing? And what are they doing? How are they doing?
That's what they're doing. They're liking the post or the ID or the comments, which basically means they're doing it. They're approving it. The problem we've got is some of the support teams, there's a miscommunication between 2 of the support teams at the moment, because one of them were happy just to like the post, meaning you've just been approved, and the other ones were just not happy to do anything. They just wanted people just to throw their IDs in there, and it becomes a bit of a confusion for people, because it's like I've had some members where they've said to me, well, you know, mine's been disapproved, but I don't know why. So, you know, do I just submit it again, or do I submit a different picture, or a smaller size picture, or a bigger size, you know? And that's a valid point. That's a valid point. So also I would say...
How are they doing it, though? Are they doing it? Because like one of mine, who's my new person who wants to get active, who's not active yet, she done her passport. It got rejected because she didn't do the JPEG or something. So she done it again. It went straight through and uploaded it. And then... does she just leave it now until she gets approval? Does she have to go in the group and actually like a post and comment? Because I presume it's just done in order.
Right, I got you. I see. Well, she has been approved.
Yeah, she's still not been approved. And Helen hasn't been approved, or Fran.
Right, okay. Well, what I would say, these people are members already and have bought active ad packs, haven't they, with their processors?
Janina hasn't, because she's my new girl that wants to get active to have a little look about, because she can't do anything until she wants to have a look.
She can still buy ad packs though, darling.
Yeah, I know, but she wants to play around with it first and have a look.
Yeah, okay, fine, fair enough, you know. I mean, all I would say to you on that note is that can be frustrating, and I can understand that can be frustrating from your point of view, but in all fairness to you, Nikki Greenwood, right, these people have got to take the time, right, to look out for this chat to be open, right? I appreciate...
Jason, I work full time. I'm not around most of the time when it's open.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I appreciate it's difficult, but all we've got to do at the moment is just be patient. Unfortunately, and I say unfortunately, some people are getting approved faster than others, and you just can't predict it. You got approved before myself, Nikki Greenwood.
I know.
You know, it's just literally look at the draw. All I would say on this subject is, if you haven't been, let's give it 4 days, okay? Let's give it 4 days, okay? Let's say till Wednesday. If anybody hasn't been approved by Wednesday, then inbox me the details, and I will see what I can do. But what I was doing before, I was just throwing in my names for my team, and the guys were saying, look, come on, Jay, right? There's thousands others as well. I appreciate you want to look after your team and you want to get in there, etc., for them and what have you. And trust me, there's a lot out there of sponsors, a lot, that aren't doing what I'm doing or haven't done what I've done in terms of trying to get their teams approved quicker and faster. They ain't bothered. They're just saying to their downline, look, there's the group, right? You know what you've got to do. Throw your ID in there. In the meantime, just sit and wait, right? And that's how they are. Whereas I'd rather be more transparent. So I would say by Wednesday, if nothing's been approved as of yet, then all I can do is put it forward my end, okay, and try and speed things up that way. But the fact of the matter is, and this is fact, the reason why they want people to get approved in the members' eyes is so they can click the cash links. That's it. People can still buy ad packs, right? People can still take money or put in money through SDP or through Payzer. You know, I had some woman the other day, you know, screaming at me about cash links, and I was like, how many ad packs have you got? And she's like, I'm on 19. Are they still working? Yeah. Right, okay. And she's got 6, 7 people underneath her. And I'm like, I'm not being funny, but what really are you complaining for? You've got 19 packs and you've got X amount of people underneath you. They've been approved, etc. They're just the cash links. And I understand new people coming in, they want to play around, etc. And this is the way it's going to be for the next few weeks. It's as simple as that. People are going to have to get approved. But the main way you want to look at it is if people have got active ad packs and they're earning money off that, then yes, you know. But just give it till Wednesday. So if you have no joy from Wednesday, babe, then as always, just inbox me and I will see what I can do and see if I can take it that step further.
Thanks, Jason. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Okay. Any other questions at all? How's Robert? Robert, you need to unmute yourself, buddy.
How's that then?
That's better.
Okay. I've got somebody to join. He's a Spanish lad, and he's just playing around with it at the moment. He can't understand why he's not been accepted as yet, but I've said he's got to be patient. So he'll be all right.
Good. Well, well done on your recruit, Robert. That's really good news, guys, isn't it? Really, to be fair.
Yeah, it's my first one, but that will be many more, I hope.
Is he?
Robert!
Robert. Yeah.
Thanks, Maureen. Is he actually a member? Is he, Robert? Yeah.
He hasn't bought any ad packs yet, but he will do.
But he's joined as a member.
He's going to buy the ad packs later on this week.
Okay. Well, what I would say to you, buddy, and I am sure Mike Williams will speak to you about this.
Yes.
But from my point, to get my bit in, is just be there for him, buddy. If he's got any questions, if you can't answer them, don't worry. Okay, just contact Mike. Okay, and if Mike can't answer them, then obviously Mike will come to me, or you know. And if I can't answer them, I'll go to somebody else. But just be there for him, and you know, just remember, it's fun. You know, it will get serious because people will start to earn a lot of money. It's easy, etc. But I'm quite sure Mike's made it clear that he's there for you to help you or back you up. You know?
Yeah. Right, there's no problem with Mike. It's great help.
Cool. That's the thing with the sponsors on these calls here, right? You guys will set out your own way, right, of bringing a prospect into this business, right? Okay, you will set him up in a total way. So if I give you a silly example, some leaders will say, right, I use this landing page to capture my prospects, and some sponsors may say, I talk to my prospects rather than using a landing page. Everybody's got their own different paths of how they teach their prospects. There's no right and wrong way. Anybody on this call, if they need advice or tips or anything like that, you know, they know they can come to me. That's not a problem. Me and Mike Williams, when I'm awake, you know, we have quite a few good conversations about stuff and in terms of how to sort of implement the business. Unfortunately for Mike Williams, he starts a conversation at 11:30 at night, and I've got five sleeping next to me snoring. So yeah,
It's going to say what you're saying earlier.
we're always here for you, Robert. You know, we're always here.
Talking about you, Mike, not me. You.
One thing I'll say, going back to what you're saying earlier, Jason, if you explain to, I think one of the problems is people come new into this sort of thing and they don't understand how it works, so they do the leapfrog thing, and that's where you get people contacting you and you think, who the hell are you? So, if Robert, when you explain to your new person that's sign up, say, if you've got any problems, come direct to yourself first. Give you the chance to answer the questions first, because 9 times out of 10 people don't understand that, oh, well, that's how it works. So they come to you with a question first, and then if you don't know the answer, then you ask me. If I don't know the answer, I'll ask Jason. If Jason don't know the answer, we're screwed.
But I've got the language problem as well, because this guy doesn't speak any English.
Hablo mi poco español. And that's it.
Only Spanish.
Well, the easiest answer for that, Robert, okay, is send him to YouTube, just like I did. I found that Spanish traffic monsoon video for you. It took me about 20 seconds, didn't it? Okay, so all you've got to do is go into YouTube and just type in traffic monsoon Spanish and just pick a load of videos, try and understand as much as it as you can, right? I mean, I'll even look for some for you if you want, because it's always best to have 4 or 5 different videos explaining the business rather than just having 1 or 2 exactly the same. You know, I always say to people, always have the top 5. I've got about 8, right? But I've got a top 3, and I've got 3 videos that I would look to use before I start anywhere else, all depending on what that type of person is. You know. So have a good look in YouTube, buddy, and you'll find some stuff there. Okay?
Will do. Thanks very much, Jason.
YouTube
you're more than welcome.
But Mike helps me out a lot, you know.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's a good man. Okay, cool. Maureen, do you have any questions at all?
I'm muted.
How long's a piece of string?
Well, yeah.
Oh dear.
We're all good, Jace, thank you.
Right, okay, cool, sound. Nikki, how dare I? Oh my God, I've forgotten her surname. Oh my God, Torrington.
Thank you.
Sorry, my bad.
You're bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just get the screen on Nikki Torrington. Let me just move my mouse. That's it. Everybody can see a now. Cool sound. You're on the spotlight. You're used to being in the spotlight. I skating away, you know. Is everything all right with any questions or queries at all or anything like that?
I think everything's okay, thanks.
Yeah, something that I've just popped into my head very quickly, and this is really relevant. I've been meaning to say this on the last Hangouts as well, but I'm going to say it now quickly. When you bring prospects in, guys, right, part of the other ruling that I say to my prospects, I said, right, there's the TM group, and here's our group, there's the files up there, any questions, come back to me. But another thing that I would encourage you guys to do, and it's only you guys that are going to benefit from this, all right, is that ask your members, because I do know none of you on this panel do what I'm about to ask right now. And it's an obvious thing that you should do, but none of you do it. Okay, so get ready for it. Here it comes. Right, am I boring you, Nikki Greenwood?
No, not at all.
I thought I saw you yawning again.
I'm tired. It's past my bedtime.
Okay. When you bring prospects into the group, whether they've joined as a Traffic Monsoon member or not, right, ask them to engage in the group. So what I do, for example, I say, look, if you come into a group, I'm sure I said it to Carl as well, make sure you engage in the group. If you get a chance to like a post or comment, you know, encourage your prospects to do that, okay? Because that creates unity within the group, okay? And it brings people out their shell a lot faster and a lot quicker. What are you laughing at now, Nikki Greenwood? I'm not even going to go there. Let me get the screen back on me. Okay.
No, they're paranoid, Jason. Nothing. I weren't. Nothing.
No, Nikki Torrington. Not Nick. I said Nikki Greenwood. Sorry. Yeah. So prospects coming in, encourage your prospects to be, you know, responsive in the group. You know, so many people I've spoken to in our group that aren't on this call that are looking at posts, and this is breathe, Jay, breathe. This is something that wound me up the other day, right? Okay, I'm not going to go into it too much because it's going to wind me up again. But some people, they come into the group, and I can see that they've come into the group. They're looking at certain posts, right? And then they're inboxing me 24 hours later about a question about a post that's already got the answer there. And I know that they've looked at the post. And I say, and that frustrates me because I just think, right, if you don't understand that post, you're going to do one or two things. You're either going to inbox your sponsor and go, what's this post all about? Or you're either going to comment on the post and go, I don't quite understand, can you explain it to me? Which is fine. I'd expect people to do that. But what I don't expect people to do is to come in the group, not like a post and not even comment, and then come back to me and say, can you tell me about this, or can you update me on this, or can you update me on that? Well, I've just put it in the group, you know. And I had one person the other day. He's on 7 packs. I'm not going to say because this person's on this call, their sponsor, right? But he was in my inbox and he was like, excuse me, he or she, and he said, where's your group? I said, you what? He said, sorry, mate, where's your group? I'm looking for updates. That was it. He was in somebody else's group, right? And I had the person running that group messaging me saying, I've got one of your members in my group asking a very basic question. And he sent me a screenshot, and I looked at his question. I was like, so I inboxed him, and I said, have you seen the instructions in the group? And he was like, what group? And I was like, the group, my group. And he was like, oh, yeah, I was in your group, Jay. But I've messaged my sponsor and I can't find the link. I've deleted it, right? So I was like, he said, I've just been trying to work it out for around 10 days now. And I was absolutely, honestly, it wound me up straight away because I was like, this person had been in contact with his sponsor and said that he'd lost the group. And this sponsor did nothing, just didn't reply to this person. So I had to physically put this person in our group again, right? And he, you know, tag him in certain posts, etc. And the amount of appreciation I got from that person, you know, he comes straight back in my inbox, and he was just so grateful. He was just like, you know, I'm sorry to bother you and all this. I was like, mate, I don't want you to ever feel like that. I don't want anybody to ever feel that they're sorry to bother me. But you know, when you text a sponsor and say, look, I've accidentally deleted myself out of the group, can you find me the link again or what have you? And that person doesn't respond back to that person. Not only does it give themselves a bad name, because this is key here that I'm trying to point out to everybody, right? You let yourself down, right, if you don't treat your prospect the right way. So this isn't aimed at everybody, obviously, it isn't, all right? But it's just a tip. It's just a tip going forward to help you guys. I don't want any of you to look a tiny bit silly by missing some information that you've not told your prospect that's really relevant and really important, you know. Some of you on here are great at that, you know. And there are some outside of here that just literally do not bother, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, this person was on like 14 packs, etc. He brought another four active packs, or anyway. But yeah, it just wound me up because I'm all for helping people, and I don't, you know, I'm happy with all my members in my team. But if I can just, you know, help them and push them to be in the right direction that's relevant for them and the business they're in, then fine, you know, so be it. For the people that aren't on this call, if you have any questions, if you have any queries or any uncertainties that you have questions about, then have a look in the group. That's my answer to you. Have a look in the group, okay? I'm going to say that with a smile, okay? That is basically it. I wanted to touch on FutureNet for literally 5 minutes, no more. Before I move on to FutureNet, has anybody got any questions regarding anything else regarding Traffic Monsoon that they want to ask about? Anything they're unsure about?
Yes.
Mike Williams is fine. I know he is.
Physical products.
Physical products, yes. Yes.
I've got the answer.
You what? Sorry.
I've got the answer.
Okay, go on.
I tested doing an eBay affiliate thing. That didn't work because I'd sent him to a query result. You know, if you search on eBay for, say, clocks, and it brings up a load of list of different clocks. That didn't work. I've got 2 Amazon affiliate links to actual specific products, and using a link that takes you to that specific product. So if someone buy that specific product through my link, I'd get paid a commission, and that's working on Traffic Monsoon. So you can do Amazon affiliate links through Traffic Monsoon.
Okay, when you're talking Amazon affiliate links, because I did see this in the group the other day, and I must admit straight away I sat up because, you know, I'm not sure if you're aware, Marcus, but I'm into the drop shipping business and have been for a very long time. I don't remember mentioning it to you. There are a few people on this panel that are into it also as well. And my immediate concern straight away when I saw that was that, because I know this because a friend's done it already 6 months ago, and he won't do it again, obviously. Whereas he put his store in Traffic Monsoon, and what somebody did is they copied his ID from his eBay account, and they spidered all his items.
Yeah.
And what we have in this business, Mike, when we call have you heard the phrase spidering at all?
Yeah, I've been in the same business briefly, but this is different from that. It's not drop shipping. It's an affiliate link. So they buy it directly off Amazon. It's an Amazon product, and it's sorted out by Amazon, but you get paid a commission for it. It's like Traffic Monsoon's an affiliate program as well, and it works like that.
Okay. Well, I'd be intrigued to. You have to have a business account though with Amazon, don't you?
You just set up an associate account. It's pretty easy to do. Just go to Amazon Associates, look for that on Google, and set up an associate account, which is their version of an affiliate account, and you just refer people to specific links. So
what I'll do, okay, because there's quite a few people on this call that is into this business, the nature of this business. I'll tell you what I'll do next week. If you want, guys, inbox me afterwards. I'm quite happy with Mike Williams to do like a mini training session on this next week. I think if we, I'll do some screen sharing, etc., and we'll see how we can do that in terms of moving forward with that, because it's all relevant to the main business that we're all in here. So I think if you inbox me afterwards, just inbox me. I'm in. Just once, obviously. And then what I'll do is I'll get a list of names of how many people that's interested, and then I'll set up that training session for next weekend. And it'll be, I think it'll be kind of fun actually. Mix it up with something that we're already doing, that we're already familiar with. We're not suggesting something else. Thank you, Nikki Greenwood. We're not suggesting something else, another program or anything like that. I think that'd be really good. So, because we're bound to learn ideas off people from that. So yeah, for the people that don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. It's not an issue. Don't worry about it. So yeah. Just give me a second. Right, okay. I'm looking for my glasses. Oh, there they are. Okay, cool, sound. So, does any of you on the panel know how to use your effects on your screen? Because I want to get some pictures tonight of you guys.
No, don't know how to do it.
Right, I'll come
I
over. Maureen, I'll come over tomorrow and I'll show you how to do it.
Oh, cheers, Jace.
Okay, no worries. Nikki Greenwood,
Yeah.
when is your ice skating competition?
No, it's Torrington, darling. I'm Greenwood.
Oh, right, sorry, Torrington.
You talking to me?
Yeah, when is that?
It's Monday next week.
Monday next week. Can everybody on the panel?
So I probably won't be able to do Sunday night.
Okay, no, that's fine. Can everybody on the panel? Okay, can everybody on the panel next Monday wish Nikki Torrington a good luck for her ice skating competition? All right. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. Sound. So, right, just very briefly moving on. Carl Griffiths, are you happy? Have you got any questions at all, buddy?
At the moment, mate, no, I'm all good.
You're all good. Okay.
Just need to get some more packs.
What's that, sorry?
I said just need to get some more packs.
In your own pace, mate. Your own pace, your own time, buddy. It's no rush. Cool. Sound. Right, okay, so moving on to FutureNet. I'm going to share my screen shortly. Okay, so the situation with FutureNet, I'm going to give it to you raw, guys. I haven't got much to say about it, and some of the things that I have got to say, some of you may not like. Okay? I know some of you may not like it, actually, but I'm always going to be transparent with my team, and I'm always going to be up front. Hang on a minute, I've lost you all here. Where? Give me a second. Okay, cool. Let me take my hat off and my glasses, because nobody can take me serious that way now. Okay, FutureNet. I'm happy with FutureNet. I'm happy how I started. I'm happy I'm in the business, because I know in a year's time I'm going to look back and go, thank God I got in when I did, at the time I did. That was the main reason, as I said on the Hangout, the main reason why I joined the business, because I wanted to get in at the right time and get in early, and I do believe that it's a very worthwhile program, and it is going to be very successful because it's quite unique in a lot of ways. I'm not pitching it to you. I'm not pitching it to any of the audience here. I'm just giving you my opinions. It's not a pitch. Anybody new coming into this business, into FutureNet, I would advise you this, and these are for viewers at home also as well. I've got a hair in my eye and it's bugging me, but anyway. I would advise you to come in at the free free level, learn about the business, learn about the concept, learn the compensation plan, how it works, and then decide for yourself whether you how you're going to fund it and whether you can afford to fund it. There are a couple of things that have come out about FutureNet that I'm not too happy with, to be honest. All I will say is that, and what I mean by that exactly, I'm not going to beat around the bush. What I mean by that exactly is the fact that when I joined, or when we joined rather, there was lots of upgrades, there was lots of upsells rather, that's the right word. And as I said to you on my last Hangout, what it says on the tin is what I expect. I don't expect to open that door, walk in, and find out that I need to buy this, I need to buy that, I need to buy this, and I need to buy that. I said to somebody yesterday who wanted to come into FutureNet, and one of my mates that's in my downline, he just said to me, he was like shocked. He said, I can't believe you just said that. I said, well, it's the truth. You know, he wanted to come in, and I said, if you want to earn a fast amount of money very quickly, then you better have about £1,500 in your back pocket and be prepared for it. Because the fact of the matter is, you earn a great deal of money with FutureNet, the quicker and higher you move up your levels in your matrix. you know, I'm not going to go on to the ad pack section just yet, but the matrix is there, and it's great, and it will grow for the next 6 to 12 months, however long this business is going to be running. And I believe this business is going to be running for a very long time. If it wasn't any good, or for you guys or me or anybody else at home watching this, I would say point blank, I don't think it's that good, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I still believe in it. I still believe in the product, still believe in the business. But, you know, one thing I've learned is that by paying more money to upgrade through the matrix, that's when you're going to earn money bigger and faster and quicker. Some people will have the funds to do that, and some people won't. And a lot of people I know have got the funds to do that, and they are earning quite big money. You know, anybody you bring in underneath you, I would stress this massively. Anybody you bring underneath you, build that trust very, very fast. And the reason why I say build that trust very fast is because you are then in a position to be able to turn around to them and say, do me a favour. If you decide to upgrade, could you let me know, please? Okay? Because unfortunately, with this system that they've got in place with FutureNet, anybody that comes, can everybody make sure they're muted, please, just for a moment? Everybody, with the system that they've got in place at FutureNet, anybody that comes in underneath you, or as a spillover, if they decide to upgrade higher than you, you don't get that commission. It goes on to your sponsor. And that's why I say to you, build your trust with your prospect when you bring into this business. You know, I'm not knocking the business at all. I'm just saying build your trust, because one thing I've missed out on a lot of money with FutureNet. Trust me. I've missed out on a lot of money. I'm not even going to begin to tell you guys the figures that I've missed out on, because some of you guys would be sick. Seriously, you'd be crying. And it's not nice, because my commissions were passed up to my sponsor, which is fine. You know, that's the way the business works. You know, unfortunately for myself, I didn't take that into consideration, and I wasn't aware of that when I joined the business. When I joined, I still would have joined the business. I still, you know, if I wasn't part of the business, I would still join it tomorrow. But the only difference that I'm telling you guys, the only thing difference now is I'm saying to you guys, if you're going to bring people in under FutureNet, make sure you tell them, look, if you're thinking of upgrading to the $100 level or the $500 level, whatever, do me a favour and send me a message first, you know, and that way you won't miss out on valuable commissions, okay, because unfortunately that will happen. Don't encourage people to upgrade to the $500 level or the $1,000 level, which I've seen people doing. I'm blessed enough to know that none of you guys are like that, but I'm just saying, for anybody outside of the panel on this call that's going to be watching this tomorrow, you know, do not encourage people, because that's not how you build trust. Yes, fine if they want to grow their money. You've got two types of people in this world. You've got the people that will come in and just throw money into it and will take risks. And you know the old saying, you've got to be a risk taker. If you don't take risks, then you'll work for somebody that will take risks. I understand all that, but we all have to work within our own means. And at the end of the day, if Mike Williams or Joe Bloggs or James or Helen or Nikki or me, whoever, if they ain't got $50 to upgrade, right, don't go out and break the bank to get that $50 to upgrade, so you can get the commissions for the people that are going to come underneath you. Because these are some of the scenarios that I've personally been through last week, and it's the first time ever in my online industry of working where I've looked at a drastic option so I don't miss out on certain commissions. And after about 20 minutes of thinking about it, I literally slapped myself and said, what are you doing? You know, so I had to pull back, and that's what I've done. I've pulled back from FutureNet. I've taken a step back from FutureNet, and I've said to myself, right, I'm all for this. My account's growing. My matrix is growing. I've got 57, 60 odd people in my downline. I'm more than happy to show on this call, you know, my matrix. It's almost full. My first one, my $10 one. you know, I know without a doubt in 6 months' time, I'm going to have loads of money in my account. You know, not tons of it, obviously, but I'm going to have people in my matrix. And the way I look at it again, it's money that's growing that wasn't there before. So that's an extra income stream. So I'm certainly not knocking it on the head because it's naturally growing. My point being is don't break your necks, guys, to upgrade with this program. All right, it will happen naturally. It will happen slowly or fast. You know, it all depends. But people are getting spillovers, so it's this. My advice to you is just let it grow naturally. Just let it grow naturally. Just do not stress yourself out over it. In terms of ad packs, yes, I've literally half an hour before this call started, I'm setting up my Nutella account to buy an ad pack, and that's because I want to, and that's because I can. But if you can't, once again, don't break your neck to do it. So there are a few people on this call that are having a few issues. All I can say in terms of uploading money into the processor, use the relevant one that you use on a regular basis. Nutella's very fast, very quick. I set my Nutella account up tonight, and it took me around 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. I've already been approved. I've already put some money in there from my bank. I was quite shocked of how it happened, how fast it happened. So I'm going to be buying one ad pack, as per usual. I'm going to be transparent. I'm not buying 5 or 10. I'm going to buy one, and with the people underneath me, I will look and see what happens there and how that works out. If anybody wants to have a separate hangout, which to be honest I possibly think we should do realistically, on FutureNet, once again, inbox me afterwards. I would like to have a hangout or Stoke training session on FutureNet, and then I'll look at the diary for the next 2 weeks and I'll do it. Not a problem. You know, I think it would be better if we did have, because I know there are some people on this panel that do generally want to get their heads and claws into FutureNet, and that's cool. That's cool. You know, all I'm just simply saying to people is, you know, if it's free to join for free. Sit on it for a few weeks or a month or whatever, and just learn about it, guys. You know, don't join and think, right, I've got to upgrade to this, I've got to upgrade to that. Da, da, da. Just take your time. And more importantly, as I say to everybody, if you're stuck or unsure, then be in my inbox and send me a message. And I'll happily do that. That's not a problem. That's fine. I can see people sending me messages through this chat, through Facebook here on this call. It's really good, by the way. Some of the messages I'm getting off people on this panel. It's really cool. So I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, I'm more than happy to go through that. Mike Williams, James, no, not James, actually, who's the other one? Castrus and Mike Williams. In fact, no, to the people that want to talk about FutureNet, okay, and discuss FutureNet, going forward after our hangout, I'm looking at setting up a group on FutureNet, because once again, I don't want to get the Traffic Monsoon group and the FutureNet mixed up within that group. I'm happy how things are now in Traffic Monsoon, in our group rather, because you know, people are getting confused by the posts. As per the last hangout that I said, I don't want anything in the Traffic Monsoon group about FutureNet or anything else. I appreciate some of you missed it, so that's fine. I'm more than happy with that. That's cool. So yeah, that's about it really. It's a very basic standard hangout. It's literally just a catch up. I'm really excited about Traffic Monsoon, as I always am. You know, it's I'm just so happy with it. I just really am. I can't wait. I've got all my goals set out now in terms of where I want to be with my Traffic Monsoon, which I'm hoping some of you guys has done as well. If you want any help with that as well, I'm more than happy to have a Skype call with you and to help you set out your goals in terms of how you get your packs and what targets you're going to hit from June or August. If it's going to help you in any way, you know, send me a message, and I'm more than happy to go through that with you. That's not a problem at all. Apart from that, keep doing what you're doing, and I'll just simply say once again, if you do go into the group and if you do see a post, you know, I appreciate people can get a bit tied away from me for a few days. You know, Nikki Torrington, bless her, you know, rightly so. She's got a competition coming up, so she's advised. And this is what I love. I don't expect this from everyone, because I know some people are going to be like, yeah, whatever, Jay, right? But, you know, Nikki Torrington messaged me in my inbox, look, I've got a competition coming up, so I'm going to be a few days out of the group. Not to panic, don't worry, I'm just off doing my skating. I really appreciate stuff like that. I really, really do. And I know you don't have to, but once again, you know, I want to try and be as transparent and as helpful as I can to every single one of my team members. So all I would ask you guys in return is try and be as also to me as well also, you know, because there are a couple of people on this call that I haven't seen for a few days, and it's great they're on the Hangout, and I'm glad they're here, you know, but if you're not here in the group for a few days, just send me a little text and just say, look, don't worry, I'm cool, I'm just busy doing this, whatever, or, you know, because I care about people, I genuinely care about people, and if people aren't in the group for a few days, I question myself straight away, and I say, right, is there something wrong with the group that they're not happy with? Is there a reason why they're quiet? Is there a reason they're out of the group for a few days? I go through all these questions because I care, not for any other reason, you know, and I've brought 2 people, which I'm very proud of. I've brought 2 people back into the group this last 3 or 4 days that have been missing for nearly 2 weeks. And it turns out the reason why they were missing is because nothing, you know, something to do with Traffic Monsoon that's not Traffic Monsoon's fault, but they just got the wrong impression and they were too scared to ask me, even though I am approachable, but it's just them, and even they were in my inbox after saying, yeah, you're right, I was just being silly, da-da-da-da, you know, and I have to chase these people because I have a conscience, and I think to myself, well, what's wrong with them? You know, I'd rather somebody say to me, Jay, I don't like you, I don't really like going in the group, right? I'm just happy to carry on with my Traffic Monsoon account. Great, okay, buddy, no worries. I know where I stand, you know, not a problem. So yeah, that's cool. You know, I just want to make sure everybody's happy and everybody's always smiling and everybody's always positive, because that's me, you know. It's good to be. I just love life, you know. Helen, I just want to say quickly, because I know you tried to be, you tried a couple of times to get on this call, and it's really, really great to have you on the call. So I'm really happy you're on the call. And
thank you.
Oh, okay, no worries at all. And yeah, it's great the way things are working. You know, I'm building up a bit of a friendship with Helen also as well. You know, she's liking some of my posts, I'm liking some of hers. Then Fran and Nikki Greenwood, and it's great. Everybody's building a friendship, so it's really, really cool. So that's basically on Future Ad Pro in terms of the matrix side of things, the social side of it, because that's what it is. It's a social network where you earn money by bringing people in. On the Ad Pro side of it, as I said to you, I'll be buying 1 pack. That's it. You know, because I feel guilty about buying 1 pack as it is, because, excuse me, I'm Traffic Monsoon all over me, you know, and I feel like I'm cheating on Traffic Monsoon by buying an ad pack from somewhere else. That's how much I love Traffic Monsoon, you know. So, you know, I joined, you know something, I'll even go as far as saying this, guys, right? I joined 2 of the rev share companies, right? And I haven't bought any packs for them because I feel guilty. I feel like I'm cheating on Traffic Monsoon, right? And I probably won't buy any packs. Probably 99% of the time I won't, because my mindset and my body's saying, right, this is where my priority is. I'm not saying that this is where you guys' priority need to be, but this is where mine is. So, so that's it really. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Maureen. I'm going to do a Skype session with you on Wednesday or Thursday if you are free, because I've written it down here. I'm going to teach you some stuff about the groups on Facebook and what have you. Could you just let me know if that's okay, darling, please? Um,
Fine, Jace.
okay.
If I could
You
get
what, sorry?
work.
You what, sorry?
Work.
Say that
Do you speak
again?
English? Do you speak English?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Oh, is it your birthday?
Right, they've worked. Okay, they've worked that. That's great. Can you take some pictures? Right, Estes, Estes, have you got any questions at all, buddy? Have you sorted your situation out that we've spoken about?
Just a sec. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Okay. Oh well, I got started all that with Bitcoin. Yeah,
With
all
Bitcoin,
my attacks, yeah, in place now, all sorted.
all sorted. Okay. Okay, cool, fantastic. Just always inbox me, buddy, as you do anyway. If you've got any, and if you want a Skype call, and if you want a Skype call with me, let me know when you're free, buddy. I'm gonna nag and nag and nag you until we have this Skype call, me and you. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, we will do at some point because my other laptop is still away, getting fixed, and that silly thing what I'm using now is not quite good for that. Okay.
Okay, cool. No problem. Fantastic, buddy. Awesome. Carl Griffiths.
Hello, mate. I'm still here.
Have you finished your cigarette?
Sorry, I can't hear you, mate. Say again.
Have you finished your cigarette?
I don't smoke. I vape.
Oh, is it a vapor, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus, we're all okay, mate, and it was just filling up the whole screen. Somebody asked me whether you were awake. I won't mention their name. But cool, okay. Have you got any questions, or are you happy with everything that you've taken from this hangout? Has it been constructive for you?
Yeah, definitely. I should be buying some more packs soon, so just building up the amount of packs I've got.
Okay.
Hopefully, try and bring the people in.
Okay. Are you happy with the group? 'Cause I noticed you went quiet for about 4 or 5 days. Is everything all right?
Yeah, it was just my family moved to Sweden. My sister, my mum, all of my nieces and nephews, they all moved away to Sweden on Wednesday last week, so that's why I wasn't around.
Okay.
Busy going to do family dues and that sort of thing.
Okay,
I should have said really.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool, sound. As long as you're all right, buddy, that's sound. Okay, cool. Thank you for coming, Carl.
Cheers, mate.
James, just closing out now. Anything else you want to say, James? Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Here.
Are you there, James?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here, Jason. Another good hangout. I enjoyed all the information for sure. I'm about to get another 4 packs to have about 10 active packs going. And I've got another 26 on hold right now, but we got to get to that 1,000, no doubt.
Yeah. How many packs did you say you got? 4 active?
No, I've got 6 active right now, and I'm going to buy 4 more this week.
You're about to get 4 more this week?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. That is awesome.
I like $10 a day plus, not saying that that's going to be for everybody all the time, but I like getting at least $10 a day or more.
Do you know what, guys? I'm just going to say very, very quickly, and the reason why I applaud James there is because the last hangout he was on 1 active ad pack, right? And now he's on. Sorry, how many did you say?
I've got 6 active right at this moment, and I'm gonna get 4 more this week.
Right, okay, so yeah, he's got 6 active packs, so he's grown by 5. See, this is the thing. I take note of everything here on it, what people say. So in 2 weeks, he's grown by 5 packs in 2 weeks. So he's gone from 1 active ad pack to 6. That is really good. You've obviously got a strategy of some sort there. So to get 5 packs in 2 weeks, you know, that's really good. Really, really good. Once again, anybody on this call, if you want to inbox anybody else that you hear stuff on this hangout, I would say, I would encourage you. You know, you don't necessarily just have to inbox me. I would encourage you to say, look, I heard you on that call. What kind of strategy are you doing? Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to message. We're all approachable on here, on this panel. So don't be afraid to message people and say, like, you know, look, what's your strategy, etc. But the fact that he's getting another 4 packs as well, which is going to put him on 10 packs, there's a man that sees his goal and knows where to go and how he's getting there, etc. And that's not to suggest that nobody else doesn't, but that's quite a big achievement.
And I've got 26 pending right now.
26 pending. Okay.
Yeah.
Always remember, James, when it comes to the pending, there's always somebody else that's worse off than you.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I'm just steady buying more.
Take Steve Lawson's, for example, 817 pending.
Yeah,
817.
I know. Man.
Is it any wonder he's decided to take a break?
Exactly.
A well-deserved one.
That's true. Yep.
So yeah, well done, James. I think you're a great, genuine guy, James. I really, really do. I see your posts on your wall. I look at your posts. You remind me very, very much of my uncle. I think you're a great guy. And thank
Well, I
you.
appreciate that, Jason. I appreciate everything that you do for us too. You're a really great leader, and I'm enjoying following right in your footsteps. Keep everything rolling.
Awesome. Thank you. God bless you. Kestis, you're on 25 packs, I believe. Is that right? Thumbs up. 25 packs. Awesome. So Kestis is leading the way, guys, right now. He's leading the way from all of us with 25 packs.
Right.
Sorry?
Not yet. By 12 o'clock, I should buy 25th, I suppose.
Okay. Cool. And is your sponsor keeping in touch with you, Kestis?
Time to time, yes.
Okay. Cool. Signed. Fantastic. Well, keep up the good work, buddy. Once again, you're another solid person in this group, and well done. Keep you believe in it, and that's good. That's good. Mike Williams, how many packs are you on? Is it 5, 6?
I think as it stands at the moment, I'm on 6. I've got 43 pending, and I've got 1 in that other company. I made the jump. But I'll tell you, the return on Traffic Monsoon is a damn sight better. But yeah, you've got, if you're in FutureNet, I think you've got to get you at least once just to test the water, because someone's going to ask you what's it like. So you've got to do the one, have a test, and I'll tell you, the return on Traffic Monsoon is a lot faster, but it's going to be. I mean, Traffic Monsoon's been going longer and it's bigger. But yeah, FutureNet's going to be brilliant in the long run. Early days yet with that. And anyone who's watching this who's thinking about FutureNet, like you said, Jason, go in there free. Don't. I'm so glad you managed to slap yourself around the face and took yourself out of thinking that, oh shit, what have I done situation. Because I was looking at it as well, because I knew how it played out, but I thought, yeah, you're going to lose that sort of thing, but don't cry over spilt milk. You get there eventually. It's just you're running slower, but you're still running. But yeah, with Traffic Monsoon, yeah, everything's super duper brilliant. James and Robert, brilliant people. Love helping them out. And
Mark.
That's how he's after his drink.
Right, okay. Mike Williams, you've got two very, very good people underneath you. Really good people, and you're very, very lucky to have them. I've said this to you before anyway, and I know you're looking after them, so that's cool, and they're happy. They're happy, so I'm happy, so that's great. So well done. You know, at the end of the day with FutureNet, very, very quickly, right, and it's very easy to put it like this. The thing with FutureNet is, right, you've all got your foot in the door. You've all got your foot in the door. Whether you paid or whether you remember or not, you've got your foot in the door. So I know within 6 months' time, you know, some of you guys will be like, yeah, okay, I might not have earned that much money, but I didn't have it there before, so anything is an extra bonus, right? I get some people, my God, I get some people say, well, should I come out of it because I've only earned this much amount of money? Well, why come out of it? You know, it's just keep it going because the account's just going to grow, and then just look at your account in a year's time, you know? And then you've got other people that, like Estes, if he doesn't mind me saying, that goes in at 150 mile an hour, like a bullet out of a gate. And it's like, wait, slow down, mate, slow down. It's like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, case. You know, but yeah, you know, you can't knock people for that. That's great. So yeah, we've got our foot in the door. That's the thing that I wanted to point out. We've got our foot in the door. We're at a membership. You know, I'm, purchasing my pack, and then I'm looking to upgrade when I can realistically afford it. But Monsoon comes first, obviously, because that's my baby. Cool. Thanks for that, Mike. Nikki Torrington, are you still awake, darling?
Just
Nikki
about.
Torrington, have we woke you up? You're like Nikki Greenwood. Look like you're falling asleep. I'm getting a bit worried here. I need to play some music and start dancing to keep people awake. Bless you. Right, are you happy? Everything okay?
Yes, thank you.
Paul, have you enjoyed the hangout?
I have, thanks.
Fantastic, fantastic, awesome. Okay, sound swiftly moving on. That was nice and quick. Oh, okay. You sure there's nothing else you want to say? Why don't you tell everybody on the panel, Nikki Torrington, how much you think they're all great?
How what?
How great you think everybody is on the panel. Why don't you say that?
Yeah, everyone is great on the panel.
There you go, there you go. Cool.
We're a brilliant team.
Right, swiftly moving over. It's so nice to see Nikki Greenwood just sat there grinning. It's really nice. It's really nice, actually. She's got a nice smile. I love Nikki Greenwood's. You've got such a lovely smile, you have, Nikki Greenwood. And you don't smile often enough. You're always happy, but but when you smile, your whole face lights up, and it's really nice. It's really, because you look, you're doing it again. She's going red as well. Look, she's going red. Oh. I love embarrassing people. I love it. Bless you. Right, don't cover your eyes, sir. All right, come on. Right, talk to us, Nikki Greenwood.
Oh.
Say something motivational to the rest of the team before you close out.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm on 16 out of 20. I was on 17, but one expired. Helen's back now. I was just about to say that Helen had to go because her computer crashed, but she's back in now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I'm really happy. Looking forward to the next few months with Traffic Monsoon. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Happy.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, Nikki Greenwood. Bless you. You're so reliable. You really are. I genuinely mean that. Yeah, I'm going to say quickly, actually, while we're on the call, very quickly, before I forget, Nikki Greenwood stepped in and took over the group for me the other night because I couldn't get in the group because I got up one morning and I set up my auto poster wrong, so it's not my auto poster. And then some people going, "Oh, your auto poster." It wasn't that. It was I set it up wrong. So I couldn't get in the group. So Nikki Greenwood jumped in and posted the relevant information there, which was really cool. I thought it was really nice of her, so thank you very much for that. Who did that? That was really nice, whoever did that. Well done. Right, okay, cool. So, I'm just being told off. I'm just reading a message. No. Yeah, I'm being told off by somebody. Okay, cool, sound. Right, so moving on to Maureen. Okay, we just closing out, Maureen. Anything else?
No, just to let you know, we're on 11 ad packs now, Jace.
11?
Yeah.
Wow. So you guys have certainly flew up as well.
Yeah. Every Friday.
Cool. How are you getting on with your cash links?
Brilliant.
Oh, Jason, an hour every morning.
You know, I see my cash link balance just growing by the day. It's crazy, and I'm like, right, okay.
We've fallen off with the cash links.
Jaden does them for me, and he's like, Daddy, there's more gone. They've all gone now, and I'm like, okay, you've done about 40, so that's fine. And then literally 10 seconds later, he's like, Daddy, I pressed the 5, and there's more cash links again. We can't go out yet. I'm like, so yeah, I'd encourage everybody to click on their cash links because it's free money. It's there at the end of the day. Because I can tell you now, right, when everybody gets approved, right, those cash links might not all be there all at once. You know, it doesn't take a genius to work out that the reason why there's so many cash links is because people are going on, people getting approved, etc. So that's not to say that they're not normally there, because they are. So I'm just saying, you know, the cash links are there, and there's absolutely loads of them, so make sure you click them. It's free money. All right, makes perfect sense. Robert, closing out. Robert, is there anything else you've got to say at all, mate? If you unmute yourself, buddy.
That's it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I joined February the 4th, right? And I sat for a month clicking away the cash links, and I got 17 cents. I've now got 11 head packs. 11.
That's awesome.
And I've got 17 cents pending. Oh dear. 17 cents pending. Wonderful. Congratulations.
Well done, Robert. Well done. So you're enjoying it. I'm loving your enthusiasm, Robert. It's really great to have you in the team. Really is. Really happy.
I'm glad to be in the team. Oh, thanks to you and Mike. Brilliant. And Nikki, and both Nickies, and Maureen. By the way, Maureen, I like your hat.
This is what Hangout's all about, man. This is what Hangout's all about. Right, awesome, man. Okay, guys, I have nothing else left to say. Thank you very much for all coming on the panel. I hope you all enjoyed it. As usual, I'll put a post on afterwards, and then I will put the recording of the in the group in the next hour once it's all buffered and everything else. So, to the leaders, obviously I don't want to point out the obvious, but you know, get your prospects in the group, get them on this Hangout, watching the Hangout, just let them know that it's in there, and you were on it last night. It was good fun. You know, just, you know, I suppose really the title really of this Hangout for me personally, to everybody else, is spend a bit more time with your prospects. Just spend just a little bit more time. Just give them that little bit more information. Try and get them more involved in the group, because I see so many members under the leaders, and I think, right, who's that leader? Okay, they're under him, they're under her, They don't comment. They don't even like posts, but they always come in. And I'm trying to work out what's going on. You know, so I would say to all of you on the panel, if you're bringing people in, just try and get them more involved in the group so we can get a bit more interaction in the group. You guys on here, you're all amazing. You know, Helen especially, she's just started to more and more regular come into the group, which I love. I think that's great. It's brilliant, you know. So that's about it. I'm going to go because Nikki Torrington is laughing at me now and it's making me paranoid again. So on that note, thank you all for coming, and no doubt I'll see you in the morning with my first post, and God bless you all. Big hugs, love you all, keep earning money however you're doing it, and be happy.
Thanks for having us, Jason.
No worries, take care everyone, bye.
Y'all have a great week.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
See you next time.